Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome back. Todd here. I appreciate you stopping by. Well, we are in Southern Illinois here, as some of you know, and we are on the weather roller coaster. 2 days ago, it was 60 degrees here, and I'm out here this morning, and it's 24 degrees with about 8 to 14 mile an hour wind, as you can probably tell in the audio. For those of you that have been following along, I have been chomping at the bit to get next door over here. You see that woods there, and some more over here behind the pole in the RV carport. I've been chomping at the bit to get over there and drop some of those trees. Now, we've had about 3 to 4 days of on and off rain here. We got that day of 60 degrees, like I said, and now the bottom has fell out. They're looking at highs in only the single digits here by the end of next week. So I'm going to probably do some stuff in the shop this morning. I'm going to wait for this wind to die down, and then I'm going to get next door and I'm going to use that wind to my advantage. I'm going to try to drop 5 or 6 of those trees over there and at least get them on the ground. The ground's going to stiffen up, and I'll be able to get in there and buck it all up and have something to do. So if you stick with me, something's going to happen in this video. You can always make plans, and whether it comes together or not is kind of up to the weather. So I'm going to let's see what this wind's going to do, and if it allows, we're going to get next door and get started on the neighborhood logging. Looks like I better get ready for winter. Get some stuff stocked up here so I can work in the shop if the weather gets too bad. As y'all know me, I gotta get outside. Got some of the ugly splits here. Get some good use out of wood you can't sell. Or I should say you can sell it. I'm burning some of the smaller stuff, some of the limb wood. It all makes heat. Woo! Alright, let's see what we got going on. Nice little bed of coal started. Burning all wood, most people leaving the woods. Now again, if you gotta carry it a long way, sometimes it's not worth it. But for just piddling around out in the garage, just needing a good hour or two fire, it's kind of fun to mess with it. Piece of hackberry there, that'll hold good heat. Well, I'll say she's cooking now. Alright everybody, I'm going to continue to piddle around in the shop here. We're going to give this wind some time to lay down. Alright, so in the workshop here still, the wind is laying down just a little bit. Got the saws all ready to go. Heard a little banging and clanging outside. Somebody was out getting firewood. Like I said, it got cold. So they bought an ugly crate and a loose stack. So we're getting geared up. We're going to go get that filled up. Probably take you guys out there and time lapse that. And then we're going to get next door. Well, there you go, everybody. Sorry about the wind. Ugly splits are filled. Woody the snowman is doing his job out here, watching over the firewood stand and enticing customers. Nice job, Woody. All right, we're tired of waiting on the wind. We've got everything loaded up. We're gonna head next door, see if we can't get a little bit of something done. The audio is gonna be horrible, but we're just gonna go scope it out, and anything that we feel is safe to drop, we're gonna go ahead and drop it and maybe whittle on the brush a little bit. Other than that, we're gonna leave it lay and come back the next couple days and spend a little time bucking it up. So here we go. Alright, so just a recap here for everybody that's just joining the channel. That tree line over there along the road where we came through, there's the gap down there we opened up a little bit. All those trees down there, and then this whole island of woods here. Can all go. The farmer wants to open all this up because on the other side of this tree line is a field, and the field wraps around in front of the four-wheeler, and he said it's not doing him any good. He is not attached to any tree. So the plan here today is, the wind is blowing dead in my face right now, so we're going to work on this edge, and they're all relatively small trees. So you know, I wouldn't be trying to fall giant trees with a lot of top in them in this kind of wind, but these trees are all probably less than 14 inches at the base, with the exception of a few big ones like that one over there. But they ought to just lay right down out here out in the grass. And with these temperatures coming, this ground is going to be hard as a brick tonight. So we'll be able to get the truck, dump trailer, and everything over here. Stick with us, here we go. Another thing the farmer asked us to do was leave all the stumps up high, so that way an excavator could get in here and grab onto them and pop them out of the ground. What Evan's doing right now is just clearing all these small trees and dropping them. We got some bigger ones in behind them, some walnuts. We're trying to get these cleared out so we can drop those walnuts. Well, all right, so the plan for now is we're gonna get the saws out. We're gonna work on the limbs, kind of knock the ends of these trees off, drop a lot of limbs off, and get it down to where we can come in here tomorrow when this ground hardens up a little bit. I'm gonna hook onto this stuff with chains and drag it down here into all this open grass area, and then we're not tripping through all this brush. So that was the plan for the day. The wind is still horrible. I know what Mike out at Nebraska Woodster feels like now. Can't get out of this wind. So there you have it. We'll probably set you up in time lapse so the audio is not so bad, and we're going to get whittling on all this, get it cleaned up and ready to be dragged down into the opening. All right, everybody, we went and had a little fun. It was awful windy, and I am not promoting sawing down trees in the wind, but like I said before, those trees, none of them were very big, and it was a consistent 8-mile-an-hour wind out of the west, the way we needed those to fall, and Evan made quick work of that, and we went ahead and put y'all in time lapse and limbed them all up. And that's going to be good enough for today. So tonight is going to be very cold. The ground over there is going to stiffen up. And like I said, if the audio wasn't too bad, I'm going to take the truck over there in the morning. And we're going to hook up to all them trees. We've already knocked all the limbs off. We're going to drag them down in the opening and get them bucked up. That way we're not tripping through all that brush. So everybody, I want to thank you for coming along with me here today. Like I said earlier, I know how Mike over in Nebraska Woodster feels now. This wind today, I don't know how he deals with it all the time. But that's probably going to wrap this one up for today. Appreciate y'all being here if you stayed to the end. Not sure how this video is going to turn out with all this audio being disturbed by all the wind. So there's going to be a lot of time lapse and me speeding it up probably, but we're going to get something put together for you. So I hope you all enjoy, and like I always like to say, until next time, I guess even if it's windy, get outside. See ya.